underway. Jeff, who might they need to be careful with against Milwaukee tonight?
Greg Monroe is finally in the position he should be, which is a starting center in the NBA. This left-hander can pass it exceptionally well out of the post, and he can absolutely punish you against single coverage in the low post. He is a very good rebounder. He is a starting caliber center.
Sloppy ball handling. Throws it down. Jeff, the big offseason acquisition was Greg Monroe. How does he fit with this team?
Oh, I think he's a great fit. Surprising. Everyone thought Monroe was going to pick a big city, big market. Instead, he chooses the up-and-coming Bucks, and I think it's going to work very, very well for both he and the Bucks. Because, Mike, he can go down on the block. He can punish you down there. He's an excellent passer, and he is capable of playing up in the elbow area as well.
Antetokounmpo against Bryant. Adjust the shot. The layup, no good.
Driving the ball into the paint is the most important offensive tool in the game. He had a great look. He just missed it.
2 points. The assist from number 30, Stephen Curry.
Turnover forced by Westbrook. Jeff, is there anybody in the entire NBA who's as puts it in and draws the foul? Chris Middleton picks up his first personal of the night.
Absorbs the contact, finishes the shot, and now works his way to the free throw line.
And Jason Kidd calls a 20-second timeout here.
You can't allow teams in the NBA to go on extended runs. You've got to use your timeouts wisely. This was a good one.
Using something he picked up from Rick Carlisle when he played for him in Dallas, Jason Kidd likes to give his players a written test on game days. They include questions about NBA history and team plays. That's a pretty interesting tactic, don't you think?
Yeah, some guys really understand the history of the NBA, and others, I've been witness to this. The great Oscar Robertson walked through Madison Square Garden, and nary a person or player even recognized who he was. I'm like, are you kidding me? This guy is a human triple-double. Oscar Robertson did it for a season, and he could walk through Madison Square Garden, and no one even knows who he is? What a joke. Good for Jason Kidd. Good for the professor.
Antetokounmpo against Bryant. Antetokounmpo for 2. And Giannis Antetokounmpo with the bucket. He's averaging 16 points per game this season. Antetokounmpo into the front court. Throws it down in his face with authority.
The power and force of that dunk was off the charts.
Westbrook against Middleton. Fires from three-point range. Antetokounmpo the rebound. Middleton jump shot. Knocks down the three-pointer.
That's efficient offense, generating a corner three-point make.
Leonard's looking to set up in the paint. Westbrook, that's a 2. And it's a 4-point lead for the Western All-Stars.
And there's no denying how well they've started this game on the offensive end of the floor, making an early impact on the scoreboard with great offensive balance.
Bang! From downtown. And Chris Middleton with 6 points already in the first quarter.
You need guys who can make shots under duress and pressure. That was a well-defended possession, but that man stuck it even against the best defense.
With a nickname like the Greek Freak, you certainly expect an unorthodox game from Antetokounmpo, Jeff. This guy is so unique.
Oh, he is. the size, the length, and the variety of skills. He can rebound, he can handle, and he can pass. And when you look at his size, he may still be growing, Mike. He's so young. This guy is one step away from cracking that superstar barrier.
Late here in the opening quarter, we have a timeout. Both coaches going to the bench right now and making some changes.
Entering the game for the West All-Stars, number 13,
Beats his man. Drive to the basket. Knocks down the shot. And Chris Middleton with 8 points.
Nice layup off the drive to get the easy basket.
Westbrook against Middleton. From three-point land. And James Harden with the jumper. Puts it in.
The long three-pointer. But when you have confidence, you can shoot it from anywhere. He shot it from downtown and knocked it home.
Taken away by Curry. To the rim. Knocks it down. A two-pointer. And Stephen Curry with his first field goal of the night. Middleton fires away for two. Converts on the inside.
the assist from number 34, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Final seconds. Buzzer sounds. That ends the first quarter. Western All-Stars up by 4. We'll be right back with more basketball here on ESPN after this short break. After that first quarter, hard to imagine both teams can continue shooting at this pace, Jeff.
Well, if they get these type of shots, they will continue to shoot well. Mike, these are the best players in the world for a reason. If they're open, they're going to knock it in. It's up to the defense to establish a better level of intensity and contesting shots.
Jeff, remember when James Harden was this great six-man with OKC? Now he's one of the premier players in the league. Did you see this coming?
Well, Mike, you know, when we were doing the finals, when they played against Miami, he was one of my favorite players. But it would be reckless for me to think that he could go from being such a great six-man to clearly one of the top 5 players in this league. He has made a huge jump. This guy is one of the very, very best to play this game.
Plenty of people shocked, Jeff, when the Philadelphia 76ers traded former Rookie of the Year Michael Carter-Williams. But things are working out well for him in Milwaukee.
You think about it, Mike. You know how much they had to believe in Michael Carter-Williams to trade Brandon Knight, who had played very well for him? They had to really believe in this guy. Now, yeah, he has to improve his shooting without question to reach his vast potential. But this is a very, very good basketball player.